Hello, everyone. Thanks for tuning in once again to Queen Amadai TV presents More Than Meets the Third Eye. So as you're coming in, please feel free to go ahead and subscribe to the channel. If you haven't done so already, be sure you click the notification bell and click the word all so that you're notified each time the Queen Goddess goes live. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at QueenAmadai.Shakur, also on Instagram at divine_goddess_27, Twitter at dgoddess27, Brighton and Patreon at Queen Amadai.Shakur. Okay, so let's get into it, people. So I have a PowerPoint that I'm going to be, hold on, people. I have a PowerPoint. So anyway, let's get ready to get into it. Hold on just a second. Everyone, please go ahead and get the likes up. Now, let me share my screen. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, please. If you haven't done so already, click the notification bell, click the word all so that you're notified each time that I go live. So I'm going to share my screen. Okay, here we go. Okay, people. So as I told you, we're going to be talking about spiritual orbs and ancestors, okay? Let me put the date on here real quick. All right. Okay, so this channel is refreshing, Queen, especially with all the madness this world is going through. Thank you, Davida, beloved. Okay, orbs, spheres of light that are either white or feature different colors. Now, they sometimes show up in digital photographs or are seen in person by people who wonder if these gloriously beautiful lights represent the presence of angels with them. Now, that could be so, but since angels travel to the earthly dimension through light rays that sometimes use orbs as vehicles for their energy to travel in, right? Now, when they're talking about orbs, they may be talking about angels, or when they're talking about angels, they may be talking about angels with wings and all of that. Yuakata says, Queen Amadai forever. Thank you, beloved. They may be talking about angels with wings. I'm not talking about that. Angels, in my opinion, are the ancestors, okay? Because we're from stardust. We came from stardust. And that's why they say ashes, ashes, dust to dust. They're talking about stardust, people, because we're from the universe. We are connected directly to the universe. And the Most High is the universe, right? So with that all being said, when our ancestors, you know, when their spiritual body or when their earthly bodies die, their spirit is still here, right? And so I believe they return to the universe. And yes, I believe they come back in the form of orbs when they're trying to communicate with us. You may see them when they're trying to protect you as guardian angels is what they call them. That's nothing more than your ancestors, right? And so I don't believe in angels with wings. I think that's just all part of the biblical allegories. Okay, so with that all being said, every spot or speck that you see in a photograph is not necessarily an orb. Sometimes it's just, you know, malfunctions of the camera or just, you know, light reflecting or whatever. But a lot of times it is orbs. And like they say, people have actually seen orbs in real life. Like you could just be doing something and see an orb float past you, right? Now, orbs are electromagnetic energy fields that contain angelic energy, which appears to humans in the form of light. Angels sometimes use orbs as their vehicles. And as we would use a car, it's the same as how we would use a car to go from place to place, because orbs are an especially good shape of angelic energy, high vibrational, people. Now, since orbs have no corners to restrict energy flow, they can be efficient spirit vehicles. Also, circular shapes like orbs represent eternity, wholeness, and unity, spirituality, and all concepts that directly relate to angelic emissions. So yes, this is true, because when you think about it, the planets are round. When you think about it, the things in the universe are round. You know, the planets, the sun, the moon, right? These things are round also. So that makes perfect sense. Okay, so with that all being said, angel orbs or spirit orbs usually travel through the universe at a higher vibrational frequency than humans can even perceive in our natural fields of vision. But when they've reached the people whom God has called them to help, they often slow down enough to be detected visibly. And here's a picture of some orbs, right? Now, you have to excuse these empty spaces, people, because usually I fill those out with pictures, but I didn't have time today. Clearly, I was in a rush, okay? Now, evil or good? Hey, Queen, I'm so excited for this. Hello, everyone in the chat. Hello, Mimi, beloved. Okay, now, evil or good? See, while most spirit orbs contain the energy of holy angels, which is good ancestors, basically. Not angels with wings. I'm not going there. I'm talking about ancestral spirits. Okay. Now, some of them may contain the demonic energy of fallen angels from the evil side of the spiritual realm. Now, yes, there are malevolent beings and malevolent spirits. Okay. And those are wicked people who have passed on. This is my opinion. Wicked, demonic people who have passed on and who dealt in life in low vibrational energy, who were wicked, nefarious, and sinister. Who did evil things like engaged in black magic, murder, and those type of things. Now, you have to know that those people being wicked in life, they would definitely not be so sweet and angelic in the afterlife, right? So I believe those people are demons. And they try to stay on this earth, and they need a physical body so that they can travel around, and try to keep manifesting their nefariousness. So that's why they possess people, these demons, okay? Now, so that's why it's important to always test the identity of spirits that you encounter to protect yourself from danger. And that's what you have to do. Because honey, these demons will trick people and act like they're so angelic or whatever. The world's most popular religious text, which is the Bible, warns us that fallen angels under the command of Satan sometimes try to deceive people by appearing to them in the form of beautiful light. Satan himself, and this is a quote from the Bible, Satan himself masquerades as an angel of light. And the Bible says this in the 2 Corinthians chapter 11 and the 14th verse. Okay, even Satan can masquerade as an angel of light. So don't be fooled, honey, because some of these orbs are nefarious. They're not always good. Now, orbs from holy angels radiate feelings of love and peace. If you feel afraid or upset in the presence of an orb, that's a key warning sign that the spirit inside isn't of God's holy angels. Let me tell you something. This is very true, because whenever there's a demonic entity around, you will feel like such a tension in the air, such a negative energy. Kendall says, demons rule this world we are now in. Stupid devils. Yes, absolutely. It tells us in the Bible that Satan will rule the world, for so many years. Now, these malevolent beings, you can always tell the difference because they'll instill fear. You'll feel anxious. You'll smell like a foul smell, like sulfur in the air and things like that. When it's a calm spirit, you won't even be afraid. Okay, you will have no fear because a calm spirit is not going to come to you to frighten you. I remember one time a friend that I used to work with, a coworker rather, she was telling me that her grandmother, who used to go to church all the time, she was a devout Christian. She said that one day her grandmother said that she saw a vision of God, and that God spoke to her, and that God was like a blue light, like an illuminated, ray of blue light, wearing a robe and had a long beard and all of this. And she said that God stood at the foot of her bed and told her that she needed to stop praying. She needed to get rid of anything holy that she had in the house, such as her little angel figurines on the mantelpiece and all this stuff. And she needed to stop going to church and all these things, right? And said the grandmother was so afraid after she had this vision. And so my mom told me demons smell like musty onions. Yep, they do. And dirty mop water and feces and all kind of stuff. They really stink, and sulfur and rotten eggs and all that. But so anyway, she said her grandmother was so afraid after she had this vision of God. So I told her, I said, that wasn't God, honey. I said, that was a devil. That was either the devil or demons, because at the end of the day, God does not give us the spirit of fear. Okay, God is not the author of fear. God doesn't give us the spirit of fear. And when there is a Holy Spirit around you, an angelic being or ancestor, you're not going to feel afraid. You will feel a calmness. You will feel at peace. But if you feel like your hair on the back of your neck is standing up, you feel frightened, cold chills running down your spine, goosebumps and all that, honey, that's something devilish. That's what that is. I said, I don't know why that thing came to see your grandmother, but clearly it was demonic. Now, the spirit inside orbs usually have good intentions, but it's wise to be discerning around orbs, as it is with any type of paranormal or supernatural phenomenon, and you must pray for guidance. Okay, so with that all being said, yes, it's always good to pray for guidance, to ask the Most High to give you to tell you which way to go, to let you know if it's a good energy or something negative. And like I said, you'll often feel it in your spirit, because it'll give you a spirit of fear if it's something malevolent, usually 9 times out of 10. So orbs may contain ghosts as well as angels. This is what some people believe. Now, opinions differ on whether ghosts are human souls who appear like angels after they die, or whether ghosts are manifestations of demons, fallen angels. Okay, I think that ghosts are human souls after they die. I don't think that ghosts are demons. I think demons are wicked, nefarious, like I said, wicked, nefarious people who were evil and dealt with the devil in their life, like people who sold their souls, people who dabbled in black magic, who did satanic rituals, who did bloodletting sacrifices and those type of things. I think those are demons. Conscious says depressed feelings also. Absolutely, Conscious Outlaw. Absolutely. People become depressed and suicidal and all those type of things when it's a malevolent spirit. Now, guardian angels and ancestors. White orbs often appear more often than colored orbs. And that makes sense, because guardian angels travel in white orbs. And guardian angels are present with people more so than any other type of angel. So usually the orb that you might see is 9 times out of 10 a guardian angel, because they're with you all the time. You just don't see them all the time, but they're with you all the time. And that's an ancestor. Conscious says spirits that are stuck between planes that can't pass on. Absolutely. They're caught between, they're caught in purgatory. They're stuck in limbo. Hello, Black Love 17. And so Inspired by Nature says, what are blue energies? Blue energies, I mean, that's an orb. I mean, it could be a good or a bad orb. It just depends. Because like I said, even the devil can masquerade as an angel of lights. Okay. So I'm glad I went fishing with my husband yesterday. It's been raining all day. Okay. I feel native energy through my phone. Remember, did you mean negative energy through my phone? Remember, your energy shows up before you do. Yes, that's absolutely true. I feel my ancestors around all the time. I never get depressed. I don't understand that feeling. Well, that's good, Monica. That is good, because I'm sure plenty of people wish they didn't. Now, if a guardian angel appears to you inside an orb, it may be there to simply encourage you. To remind you that you are loved and cared for, or it may be there to inspire you, to give you, to remind you to have faith when you're going through a challenging time and, some difficult circumstances. Okay. Usually when angels manifest in orbs, they don't have complex messages to deliver. Showing up in an orb is simple, unimposing. It's just a way of blessing those to whom they appear. That's all very true. And let me just say this also. Another sign that you may have is you may see angel numbers. A friend of mine told me recently they keep seeing the number 1111. That's an angel number. Okay. You may see, 777s. Right? You may see your birth dates. So I'm just saying, when you keep seeing these specific numbers like 333, stuff like that, 3 4s or whatever, those are angel numbers. And that's like the angels, your guardian angels, your ancestors, may not necessarily be your guardian angel. It could be any of your ancestors. They're clearly trying to communicate with you. When you see those numbers, you should be looking for signs, because the ancestors are 9 times out of 10 trying to communicate with you. I see angel numbers all the time. I see angels on numbers all the time, especially when I'm checking my views on my channels or whatever. I see them all the time, and I just laugh to myself. And sometimes I see it when I go to the grocery store, or when I'm paying for something, it'll be on the register or whatever. So when you see angel numbers, that may be accompanied by the presence of an orb, likely one of the ancestors trying to communicate with you or give you some type of information, just a small message. right? So anyway, I hope you all enjoyed that and got something out of it. That's just a brief um, overview about orbs and spiritual orbs and ancestors that I wanted to talk to you all about. Queen, you just made my mouth drop. I've been seeing the numbers 33 a lot lately. Really, CH464. That's good. That's good. So I'm going to conclude this broadcast. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Please like and share the video. Subscribe to the channel. If you haven't done so, click the notification bell and click the word all so that you're notified each time that I go live on this channel. And I hope to see you all right black at 6 o'clock on Authentic Black Goddess TV or the Queen QueenAShakur TV show. With that all being said, I will talk to you all soon. Today, we're going to be talking about sex trafficking or human trafficking in the nail salons. Okay, very interesting. So I will talk to you all soon. Peace.